Yo, what's up, Key Exploits Nation? What's up, Rocket Nation? Today I'm gonna be cooking up a Deepwoken stereotypes video, similar to my last few videos, but instead of it being oats, well, you already read the title, so it's gonna be about builds, okay? Let's get it, let's go. You're a slave to the meta. You realize your hard stuck 1100 elo and you cooked up the tankiest, most obese build in all of Etria. You probably have reinforced armor post shrine and you got a 100 HP kit and you still somehow end up losing. Also, 11 times out of 10, you're running blazing on your weapon, so you basically have lifesteal with your flame wisp. The only thing you do in ganks or chime matches is spam bullets, and when your opponent gets close to you, you use ankle cutter. You probably got a crush on Sheffy, and the last parry trade you've been in was in like 500 BC, and you're either running 2 enchants, obfuscation or stone.
Baba Booey.
If you're running Crypt with only Shadow, you're probably OG and you're a Giga Chad. Pure Shadow Crypt users have a minimum of 10 inches, they're 6'3", without socks on, and at least 7-figure annual income. You've probably been playing since verse 1 and you master your craft of handling the BBC. What else? Bonus points if you're oathless because it's the #1 pick for Crypt builds, obviously. Crypt Hybrids, bro. Okay, but seriously, now when I say hybrids, I'm basically saying Crypt Ice or Twisted Puppets Crypt because those two are the only real hybrids. If you're using a different attunement, you're probably okay, but if you got Ice or Twisted Puppets, you're either carried by Fireforge or Ice Eruption. You're either running Dawnwalker or most likely you're a Contractor. This is so you can do Equalizer into Ice Eruption into Ice Cubes, or Judgment, or just spam Raiding Kick. Every time you land a parry, your finger is itching for your Ice Eruption key like an addict. You're probably pretty good at the game though, not gonna lie. Also, 9 times out of 10, you're forgetting you have Solar Enchant and you never vent your opponent. This build is so good even after the Shadow nerf. It wasn't even a nerf, you can still roll with the crit, which is broken. But anyways, you're probably running Star Kindred and you spam Sinister Halo with Insignia, and then you slide cast Sky Shadow Kick after. Newsbreak, it's still the best mantra in the game even after the nerfs.
This is a certified hood classic.
You love spamming bullets and you spam your clone and sucking nothing. Okay, anyways, you don't get in any parry trades. You let your Vision Chipper clone cuck you and play the game for you while you watch spamming your Iron Tether and bullets at your opponent. How's that even fun for you, bro? You're playing the game like a 9 to 5 instead of like playing it for dopamine receptors in your brain, bro. Bro thinks he's no-go. Nah, but really, if you have this build, you're either really good or really bad. You probably got a super high HP kit, and you also wear that massive big alchemist hat to hide your light's final toll on ones. Also, you're probably running viscosity enchant, and you love spamming sightless beam. I'm gonna just lump up all Hero Blade builds into one category because there's just way too many. This video would be too long for that. You're probably running Prophet's Cloak with uncapped Mantra Pen and 6 Song Chant. With all the extra investment points, you got the mantras that do a bajillion damage. The only exception to this is if you're running Gale or Shadow Hero Blade. If so, you probably have a more M1 oriented Hero Blade build mixed in with mage elements to it. Yo, ad break guys, my bad, but let me just show you guys something just real quick. Come here. 90% of you guys are not subscribed. I think it's like 96, but I'm gonna just say 90% because that sounds better. But anyways, if you like the vids, drop me a sub. It really helps me a lot and motivates me to get these videos out faster. And alright, thank you, and let's get back to the video. You probably have Ice Eruption with your build and it's actually so broken. You think you're good, but your build is one of the strongest in Deepwoken history, bro. Tell me how you can land an M1, which confirms Ice Eruption, which then confirms Flaming Scourge. That's a bar off your opponent because of one M1 basically. Also, you're probably venting every 3 seconds because you're running 6 Vid, 6 Erudition because you really can't parry any attacks. Bruh. Okay, first off, I know someone's gonna say it, but walk it. You can't go Contractor with Grand Tutoriska. Actually, little Timmy, if you just equip the Grand Tutoriska before you get the Oath, you can have Contractor as long as you don't unequip the Grand Tutoriska. You're probably a Demon in Chime, and you spam Fate Crystal Impale to go above your opponent, and then you use your crit 99% of the time. Don't even try to hide it. You're cracked! My bad, but if you use a Tumulus medium, especially with like Forgotten Gladius or something, you're probably like a mini Cladrim and you're really good at parrying. Bonus points if you can do that roll casting shit where you launch yourself forward and cast your Master's Flourish or whatever at the same time.
Popeye's chicken sandwich.
This is your combo. M1, Run Away, Flame Leap, then you crit. Repeat that until whoever you're fighting is dead. You're probably either Arc Warder or you're a Dawnwalker, and you spam Radiant Kick or Arc Wave. You know how broken this build is because your crit is a teleporting insta guard break. That combo starts, by the way, and does a bar of health.
Throwing flashbang.
You're probably one of the worst players despite having the strongest oath in the game. You got the Ether Drain potion that basically suffocates your opponent for 30 seconds. You got the health potion. You got the super unbalanced posture potion. Every time I fought someone with this build, I actually rolled them, bro. Salt Chemist actually rots your brain and makes you ass. Don't use it. Please don't turn to the dark side. Please! If you're Salahart Railblade, you probably have a massive god complex and think you're so good, when in reality, all you do is spam Railblade crit because you know it's broken, and despite having the wonkiest M1s in the game, you still can't parry trade. Also, you probably have a Petra's Anchor as a swap out in case you ever get bored of Railblade. You're the most meta, sweaty Deepwoken player since the conception of Gale. You're either running Dawnwalker for Radiant Kick into that teleporting aerial attack, or you're either Star Kindred so you can use some really fat Celestial Assault Rising Wind uppercut combo that does 3 bars. Not gonna lie, you're probably pretty good at the game though. Yo guys, that was the Deepwoken build stereotypes video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, as only 96% of you guys are actually subbed to me. It really helps a lot, and you guys can always unsub later if you want. Make sure you join the Discord link in the description, and yeah, catch you guys later. Peace.
I got see your mom shitting on my sons. Better ask that bitch what's wrong.